What's going on, everybody? Today we're doing a UFC 288 predictions. Today we got Matthew here alongside myself, of course. We're doing a couple predictions.
Why'd you laugh? What happened?
We're doing a couple predictions for the whole fight. We'll see how it goes. We'll go from Dober up. So we'll start off with that. Yeah, who do you got, Dober or Matt Frevola?
Drew Dober. The pop in Drew Dober's left hand is ridiculous. He's always down, but the scorecards don't matter with him. That Bobby Green fight, he was getting pieced up, flip a switch, and then just gone.
Yeah,
He's so good at setting up that power shot, regardless of the scorecards, whatever they say. He's got pop that Frevola doesn't have.
And to be fair, Frevola has 2 straight first-round knockouts, and he's not knocking out Drew Dober.
Oh no! Also, Drew Dober's got like the best chin I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's like Nate Diaz, Tony Ferguson come out.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but maybe his chin is like Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson combined.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His
For
the
the
way he
record,
can take shots.
for the record, I have Dober as well.
Okay, he should.
Jourdain versus Kron Gracie.
You can go first on this one.
We haven't seen Kron Gracie in like 4 years.
Wait, also, are we going round and like how they win, or just who's gonna win?
For the top 2, we will.
Okay, because I was gonna say if we had to, I'd go Dober round 2K.
I'm gonna go Jourdain just because he's been fighting. I think Gracie. I think Jourdain can keep it on the feet. I think Jourdain can win by decision.
Gracie, I'm gonna go with Gracie by submission. Not just because his last name is Gracie and he's from Brazil, but he's got some good jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, are you sure about that?
No, I've never watched the Kron Gracie or a Charles Jourdain fight in my life. But if your
You're
last
kinda-
name's Gracie from Brazil and you got submissions on your record, that's the pick.
Movsar Evloev versus the new and just replaced
Bryce Mitchell.
Diego Lopez. And I'm not 100% sure if this is correct, but it seems like Diego Lopez is
UFC debut.
a smaller underdog than Bryce Mitchell was.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. It's his UFC debut, right? So no one really knows how good he is. So he's getting thrown to the wolves here with the undefeated Movsar Evloev. I can't pronounce his name.
He's disgusting.
He's so good. He's so well rounded too that I've never seen Lopez, but I have Evloev beating him. I would have had him beating Bryce Mitchell too. He's just that good.
I have Evloev winning by decision, but very dominant decision.
I'm gonna go round 1 TKO.
I can see it. I guess I can see it. Andrade versus Yan Xiaonan. You could go first on this one.
Okay. This right here, to me, is a very competitive fight. But with, like, in my mind, it's going to be close, but I know who's going to win. I think Jessica Andrade is so explosive on the feet so much more explosive on the feet compared to Yan.
This is her first strawweight fight of the year.
It's his what? It's what?
It's her first strawweight fight of the year, but she's had 3 fights.
Yeah. She's been on a tear recently, right?
She lost to Erin Blanchfield.
She did. She got dominated. But Erin Blanchfield's going to win a belt, I think, at some point. So it's nothing to be ashamed of. And she's so fast, so powerful, so explosive. I don't think Dawn's got the pop like she does. I'm going Jessica Andrade round 2 out cold.
Wow. I'm gonna go Andrade round 3 TKO. I think Andrade is just I think she's just better everywhere. Yan Xiaonan is a good boxer. But I just don't see a situation where she could really beat Andrade.
Have we agreed on every pick?
No, you took Gracie.
Okay, well, I was about to say, if we did, it's about to change on this next one.
Oh, I'm sure it is, because I know you know who I'm going with.
You're taking Gilbert Burns, but
I'm taking Gilbert Burns, obviously. Gilbert Burns is my guy, first of all. I could call him up right now and he'll answer.
Oh, you're like that.
Yeah. I mean, Burns is obviously like that
You're
good.
like this.
Burns is obviously amazing. I think the only thing Bilal does better is he could out cardio him, but like
He's coming off Ramadan though, so I don't know how good shape he is
exactly.
in.
Let
But
me see. I want to know your reasoning why you think Bilal's
okay, this is why. Bilal, when you stack him up next to Gilbert, is not better at anything. Which is why it makes no sense how I'm going to pick him to win. But Bilal is not better than really anyone, but he just wins. He's got that. He he's he finds a way to win regardless. He's not a better grappler than Sean Brady. Probably not a better striker than Sean Brady, but he
really
always
he was a
finds a
better
way.
striker.
They're both not very good, but
How are
he
you?
finds a way to.
What is Bilal's path to victory against Gilbert? I
His
mean,
path to
Gilbert,
victory
obviously he's
is
going to have his
making it
wife
as
Buddha there.
boring. Yeah.
Gilbert's obviously going to have his kids. Pedro
Uh-huh.
and the younger one. I mean,
Okay, we get it. You roughed them in basketball. To me, Bilal, his path to victory here is almost make it as boring as possible. The more boring, the more it leans to Bilal.
it's not
The
possible.
less,
It's not
the
possible for
less.
me
I'm
to
not there yet. The
hold on.
less big
Hold on.
moments that he gives Burns, he avoid the big shots early. Let Burns. It's a 5-rounder, right?
It is, but it's not going to be possible for me to watch this and be bored.
In the sense of like boring, like don't let any avoid the big shots. He's not gonna get taken down. He's gonna take him down. Guarantee it.
Yeah, but why
Whether
can't Burns? Why can't Burns submit him? Why can't Burns knock him out? Burns can finish him.
Burns can absolutely not.
Bilal cannot finish
Bilal
Gilbert.
cannot finish Burns. Burns can finish Bilal.
Yeah.
I think Bilal by decision 49-46, but like an even 49-46.
Burns TKO round 4.
It's probably more safe. But I think Bilal rounds 1 and 2 are going to be tough on him.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason, I think 3, 4, 5 is just like he's just like dominant there. And Burns is almost very similar in a way, not exact styles wise to Vicente Luque. He was in his corner and stuff in the sense of like how they mix up their striking and grappling. That I think Bilal dominated Luque. I know MMA math doesn't really add up, but
it does not. It does not add up. But I think
good again.
I think the power advantage is so evident for Burns,
It is.
and I don't think the grappling advantage is that big of a difference for Bilal. Seriously,
Offensive. I think Burns is gonna be amazing defensively on the grappling. But when I'm saying grappling, I don't necessarily mean putting him on his back. He's going to push him up against the cage. He's going to hold him there. He's going to almost try to do early what Islam did to Charles, which is kind of like push him against the fence, wear on him, try to gas him out a little bit, then take him down.
Burns used to be a 155er, and he is the bigger guy in this fight.
I mean, they're like size wise, like height wise, or like size. Burns is a gorilla.
And I don't see a situation where Bilal wins unless he outpaces him.
There's a reason the odds are so close here, and it's because if this fight gets past round 3, I think the odds change a lot too.
But what if Burns is up 3-0?
That's his path.
But what if Gilbert Burns goes up 3-0? How is Bilal going to finish him?
Depends what type of 3-0 we're talking about. Is it 3-0 and he blew his load in the first 3, or is it a dominant 3-0?
The dominant 3-0. How is he going to come back from it?
Well, if he's gassed, Bilal's great at blitzing you. Just throws a ton of shots. I don't even know if he knows what he's going to throw next. But he just doesn't stop throwing if his opponent's hurt. He doesn't get tired. I don't know if Ramadan really affects this. I hope it doesn't in the sense of I'm picking Bilal. But if it's a 3-round fight, I would pick Burns. But since it's 5 rounds, I'm going Bilal Muhammad.
I'm going to go Gilbert Burns, and I think we're going to disagree on this one as well.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a very clear path to victory here. To me, the odds are closer than they should be. Because to me, I don't see a way Henry Cejudo loses this fight. Here we go. I don't know if you're going Cejudo too, but Cejudo is so good now, later in his career, with his new striking style that he kind of figured out after like that Demetrius Johnson fight. It's much more bladed, karate-esque stance, very low to the ground, which he already is. He's like 5'3". And he's very quick and explosive in and out. He stays really outside. He keeps that lead hand out, gets the distance, and he's so good with his blitz. He blitzes in on you. And Aljo's the type of guy, he's got that unorthodox movement, striking wise, where he doesn't even know what he's gonna do really. Just runs in circles, body kick. He's very unorthodox movement striker. And what Cejudo does with those guys, we saw in the Dominic Cruz fight, we saw it in other fights, is he chops the leg early.
But is it not possible for Aljo to catch him in a backpack?
It is, but here we go. I'm not there yet. This to me, there's no way Aljo gets him down. And I don't even think Henry can get him down, but I don't even think he's going to want to or need to. I think he's going to try to take out that league leg of Aljo. Aljo's going to try to be switching stances, throwing weird body kicks, but Henry's newfound like striking ability and the 3-year layoff isn't as big of a deal to me as it is maybe some people because he hasn't just been like chilling. He was coaching Davison Figueiredo, sparring with Davison, training John Jones, Wei Li Zhang, Yuri Prohaska, Demetrius Johnson.
Right, but he wasn't.
He's wanted to come back for a year and a half. He
hasn't been in the cage in 3 years.
He's a competitor. He said himself 1,000 times, I'm gonna lose my mind if he says it again. But he keeps saying, I'm a competitor. Whether I'm better or not, I'm gonna beat you. Like look at Marlon Moraes. He pieced him up. And Henry found a way to win. Like he finds a way to win. And I think he's gonna find a way to take this belt from Aljo.
I agree. I think Cejudo's gonna win. But I think the odds are close for a reason.
Aljo has one way of winning this fight.
Submission.
In one position, too.
No, he could submit
to me. I don't see Aljo ever getting Henry's back.
I think it's really possible that Aljo puts Cejudo to sleep.
Like with a choke, right? Okay. How do you think he's going to get him down?
What?
How will he get him down?
He would just reverse position.
Do you think Henry would take him down first?
No, but if he did, I just think it's possible. And then, but I think Cejudo's gonna win.
Yeah.
But when Cejudo wins, the odds of Sean O'Malley stepping into the cage are 100%.
Sean's not there.
Yes, he's ranked side. Cage side.
He is?
Yep.
I just watched a podcast he just posted. He's in Phoenix.
Well, he won't be in 2 days. 3 days.
To me, O'Malley, this is a weird take, but I think he beats both of them.
Depends. I mean. Why can't I think Cejudo could easily handle that business.
You mean just take him down?
Yeah.
Yes, Cejudo's tougher, but I think it's a tougher matchup for him.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
When it's time in probably a year from now. Let's be honest, because this stuff never happens.
There's no way Sean's gonna sit out for a year and a half.
You never know.
And I think Henry is gonna wanna. He said it. So if Henry wins, which we are saying he will, he wants to be right back in there because he wants his goal. He set it for that. The reason he's come back is he want to go straight to 45, but he's trying to win this belt.
Yeah, I know it's possible for Cejudo to get back and go to sleep, but I have Cejudo winning this fight, and that's going to do it for our UFC 288 predictions. We'll be back with a review of UFC 288 and what we think's next for all the fighters. We have pretty similar opinions on most of the fights. except for the co-main event and Gracie versus Jordan. We'll be back with our review next Monday or Tuesday, and I'll catch you later. Have a great night, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe.